This is part 3 of Twin Souls versus Twin Flames. My camera keeps cutting out. So yeah, the thing, yeah. So I was trying to explain from my research, from my understanding, from my experience, my actual experience, living experience of between my twin flames and twin souls. I believe like a twin flame is like you're literally from the same branch of the same soul, like the soul is split. Okay, basically, um, like you are physically the same soul, but then with a twin soul, you are like, I suppose it feels like you can feel the other's triggers within your soul. Like that's the only way I can put it. You have this massive amount of empathy with the other person's soul, and you can kind of feel their soul. But I don't think you are the same soul. I just think that you have this special connection where you can feel each other's soul, right? So that's the best way I can describe it. I don't know how the literature works up to that, but as I say, the difference between twin flames and twin souls isn't very widely spoken about. I've only seen one other person on the internet talk about twin flames versus twin souls, and he's called Brandon Tobias. And there's a lot of similarities, and it sounds like within his relationship dynamics. As I say, I've seen a lot of varying aspects, varying people within this community, and lots of different dynamics. Um, but from what I've seen, you often have 3 twin souls in a set and 4 twin flames in a set. Why this is, I don't know, but I know that there is 2 masculine, 2 feminine twin flames. With twin souls, because there's 3, or you obviously get 2 masculine, 1 feminine, or 1 feminine and 2 masculine. And I think this just depends on your higher self and the way you incarnate and the reasons why this makes sense within your certain soul set. So that's kind of how that goes. I don't know whether you swap feminine and being a feminine and being a masculine throughout your lifetimes. I don't think you do though, because obviously you incarnate as a feminine or as a masculine. I think you remain a feminine and a masculine throughout the entire of your existence. As far as I know, I'm not 100% sure. I know your gender changes throughout your lifetimes, but I think you are always the same. I might be wrong though. I think you probably are always the same, um, like polarity, the same like femme or masculine. I'm not sure, but I think you are. And I know for a fact that if you are a masculine, even when it comes to different genders, generally, I've heard this perpetuated, and I have to say, with my experience, I do agree. And this is not supposed to sound homophobic or anything like that. I'm not saying 2 men can't be in a relationship, or 2 women can't be in a relationship, or people can't be pansexual, or different genders of any kind. That is just a massive disclaimer. I'm not saying that. But when it comes to the actual dynamic of twin flames and twin souls, a feminine can't be with a feminine romantically, and a masculine can't be with a masculine romantically, but you can have a feminine and a masculine male, or you can have a feminine and a masculine female, of any kind. So it doesn't matter the gender or the sexuality or the presentation of any kind, but just in terms of the polarity of the actual relationship, just when it comes to the Mars and the Venus origin, that is, I think, the only way it works, like romantically. Like, because I've got 2, so I've incarnated with all of my twin flames, which there's 4 of them, and 3 twin souls, which I believe are all of those as well. Um, and for example, like, with my twin flames, like one of my friends is a masculine. I'm also a masculine. As I say, I'm a female, but I'm also a masculine. So that, as I say, the gender doesn't matter. It's not relevant. It's relevant, but it doesn't matter. Just because I'm a female doesn't mean I have to be a feminine. And yeah, sorry, I just picked my spot. It's been there all day. Sorry if that annoys anyone now. I shouldn't pick my spots. I shouldn't pick my spots. I had really bad acne in school and I tried to stop myself. But yeah. So yeah, if sorry, I lost my train of thought there. Yeah, so I think that's why I'm not romantically attracted to my friend who's a masculine, because that polarity doesn't make sense. Um, But also, just because there are a masculine and a feminine doesn't mean they have to be romantically in a relationship, or there is any necessarily romantic attraction. You can have familial relationships that are masculines and feminines, and there doesn't have to. Obviously, there's not going to be a romantic aspect to that. And also, yeah, so obviously, naturally, not everyone's going to have twin flames or twin souls within within their biological family. Necessarily, they can be, but they aren't necessarily, and they don't have to be a romantic partner either. They could be any person from my experience. I've heard some people say they think their twin flame is a celebrity. I'm going to talk about celebrity twin flames, but not necessarily from the perspective of an audience member finding a celebrity being their twin flame, but from this perspective of observing twin flames in celebrities. But yeah, I do want to continue this video, which is twin flames versus twin souls. So yeah, also, I'm trying to think. I think yeah, overall, I'm just gonna leave it there. I feel like because I'm not